sad, man. It's sad that when the election time was going on, when Obama was running for president, I was looking at all the candidates, and I'm like, wow, this is really a black candidate. Like, you know what I mean? It was amazing to watch that. You know what I mean? Because I'm black. I'm proud of my heritage, and it would be nice to see that. You know what I mean? That would be a beautiful thing. So I'm looking at everybody though, and I'm watching the debates with the candidates when they debate each other and all that. And I'm really watching it close. I'm paying attention to what they're saying and what they represent. And I seen through Ron Paul and certain things he was saying. You know what I mean? And I was like, hold up. Ron Paul is the only one up there, like, really exposing people. Like, he's really saying something. Nobody else is saying nothing like him. You know what I mean?
I'm personally endorsing Ron Paul for President of the United States for 2012.
Wait for my generals. I'm the commander-in-chief. I make the decisions. I tell the generals what to do, and I'd bring them home as quickly as possible, and I'd get them out of Iraq as well, and I wouldn't start a war in Libya. I'd quit bombing Yemen, and I'd quit bombing Pakistan. I'd start taking care of people here at home because we can save.
We'll vote for Ron Paul to be the next president of the United States of America.
You know what? If we legalized heroin tomorrow, everybody's going to use heroin. How many people here would use heroin if it was legal? I bet nobody would put their hand, oh yeah, I need the government to take care of me. I don't want to use heroin, so I need these laws.
Don't be afraid. We cannot vote for people based on the color of their skin. We cannot vote for people based on their gender. We have to look at the truth. This war on drugs is killing our children. It's killing our families. It's killing our communities. This war on guns is killing our children. It's killing our families. There are too many nonviolent of our men sitting in prison. There are too many black women without husbands because young black boys are struggling in school. We need the education system turned back over to the states, and we need to get rid of these federal crimes so we can build our families back and love each other and take care of each other. Don't be afraid. Take a stand.
See, everybody is an important individual. It's not the color of their skin that is important, as Martin Luther King said. What is important is the character of the individual. You know what is really interesting, though, and this might be behind this, because I, as a Republican candidate, probably am getting the most number of black votes and black supporters, and now that has to be undermined. And I do this because I attack two wars that blacks are suffering from. One, the war overseas, and all wars, minorities suffer the most. So they join me in this position I have against the war in Iraq. And what about the war on drugs? What other candidate will stand up and fight in the can and say, I would pardon all blacks, all whites, everybody who are convicted for nonviolent drug acts and drug crimes? And this is where the real discrimination is. Let me finish this because I got to get my message back because you put the other message out. Now, if you want to look for discrimination, it's in the judicial system. 14% of the inner city blacks commit drug crime. 67% of blacks are in prison. That's discrimination. That's the judicial code that I am attacking, and that is not racism. What I defend is the principle of libertarianism, where we never see people who belong to a group, and every individual is defended and protected because they're important in the individual, not because of their color of skin, but of their character. So I am the anti-racist because I am the only candidate, Republican or Democrat, who would protect the minority against these vicious drugs.
This message sit right through with people. So therefore, definitely endorsing Ron Paul.
And me as a black guy, I'm supporting Ron Paul for 2012. You know what I mean? He has the best ideas. He has the best grasp on what the American tradition was initially set out to be, that being a free and just society. You know what I mean? Whose main goal was to promote.
My fight against terrorism, to me, the biggest terrorist is Obama in the United States. So for me, it's like I'm trying to fight the terrorism that's actually causing the other forms of terrorism.
We We now are a nation known to start war. We feel compelled because of our insecurity that we have to go over and attack these countries to maintain our empire. We have over 700 bases, we're in 130 countries, and we're talking about bombing Iran. It is such a dramatic change from what is truly American and truly constitutional.
I don't want to run the world. The Constitution doesn't give me the authority to run the world. We ought to mind our own business is what we need to do. With all this spending overseas, wasted money, this is a continuation of a revolution. It is a peaceful revolution. It's up to you to spread this message around this country. This is an American cause. It's a cause of freedom. There's something going on in this country, and it's big. Spread the message. Thank you.